Okay, let's continue with health and safety. We're now on page 18 of your learner achievement portfolio. We're also on page 17 in the manual, the green section. We're looking at question number 6. Oh, wrong. We're looking at question number 5. State the importance of having normal operating procedures, NOPs, and emergency action plans, EAPs, and describe a key area that should be included in each. So the importance of NOP. So if you look in page 17 in the green section, normal operating procedures, and you'll get a little brief on exactly what an NOP is. Normal operating procedures should clearly lay down instructions for the operation of all work-based activity. These then in turn must take into consideration COSH. COSH meaning the control of substances hazardous to health, such as manual handling, safeguarding of children and other special populations. PPE, personal protective equipment, regulations and quality requirements. These procedures should represent a definition of good or best practice. So an NOP is creating what we should do on a daily basis in order to keep everybody safe and to lay down guidelines of day-to-day activity. EAP, Emergency Action Plan. Emergency action plans set out the procedure to follow in the event of an accident or an incident. For example, a bomb threat, an evacuation, a gas leak, or a fire. Okay, so the importance of NOP, the importance of EAP, page 17. Now we're looking at a key area that should be included on your NOP. So we're looking at really the details, size of the layout of the gym, any potential risks and hazards, dealing with public rules, communication, staff duties and responsibilities, systems of work for your facility, and any operational systems. Emergency action plans, you're really looking at anything that we need to do in case of emergency. So as we've said before, it will cover things like what to do in the event of a bomb threat, what to do if we need to evacuate for a fire, for example, what to do in life and death situations. What are the procedures? Moving on then to question number 6. State 2 ways you would supervise the gym environment to ensure member safety. So the green section in the manual, page 20, supervision of the exercise environment. Whilst on shift, the fitness instructor must supervise the exercise environment by walking the gym floor to engage with customers to ensure safety, checking that the areas are clear and tidy, for example, having a quick tidy up of any free weights, checking that the customers are performing exercises correctly, ensuring customers are wearing the appropriate clothing and footwear. For example, if you see somebody in the gym wearing flip-flops, it's your responsibility to go up and challenge that member, or checking that there isn't any overcrowding in one specific area. For example, if you go into the gym on a Monday morning or a Monday evening at 7 p.m., the free weights area may be a little bit congested. So we may need to separate people apart from that. So we need 2 ways that we would supervise the environment from page 20 in the green section. We've got these 4 bullet points. Next, we're going to look at question number 7. We're going to describe how a fitness facility maintains standards of cleanliness. So we look here on page 24 in the green section in the manual, benefits of a good cleaning regime. Remember, it's a UK qualification, so fitness instructors in the UK are responsible for cleaning the equipment. Describe how the facility maintains the standards. Most health and fitness clubs have a cleaning rota, which all fitness staff will be responsible for maintaining and updating on a daily basis. So here on page 24, we could answer question number 7. Next, we're looking at question number 8. List 2 types of cleaning equipment and 2 types of personal protective equipment used in the fitness environment and covered by costs, control of substances hazardous to health, regulations. So first part is asking us to name 2 pieces of cleaning equipment. So for example, on page 25 and on page 26, we have a list of different cleaning equipment: spray bottles, sponges, squeegees, mops, polishing cloths, floor polishers, and vacuum cleaners. So if you're looking, we could put in spray bottles for question number 1 and vacuum cleaner for number 2. On the opposite side now, we're looking at PPE. What personal protective equipment do you need to use for a spray bottle? For example, you may want to put on rubber gloves, you may want to put on some safety eyewear, you may want to put on a mask to stop any vapors coming into your nose or your mouth. For the vacuum cleaner, if it's quite loud, you may want to wear ear protection, you may want to wear a dust mask. So that will help you answer question number 8. So again, we'll pause there for a few moments to let you catch up. Okay, I hope you've all caught up now. So we are now on question number 9 on page 19 in your level 2 learner achievement portfolio. And we're still in the green section in the manual. Moving on then, we have to consider the following scenario and complete the table below. A glass bottle has smashed in the free weights area, spilling fluid and glass all over the floor. So the first part is asking, how would you maintain the safety of customers and other staff? So let's have a little think. How would you do that? So would you, for example, cordon off the area? Would you highlight to members? Would you put in some signage? Would you recommend that a member move to another specific area of the gym until you deal with the spillage? So how would you maintain the safety of your clients whilst you are preparing to deal with the spillage and the glass? So for example, you could cordon off the area and just redirect members to a different area of the gym whilst you then go and clean up the spillage and the broken glass. How would you deal with the spillage and the broken glass? So here in page 27 and on page 28, we've got a little bit of help with these questions. So how would I deal with the spillage? Remember, you've got water on the floor and you've also got glass on the floor. Okay, so we're looking at then mopping up the waste from the floor, and then we're going to pick up the glass, perhaps wearing some safety gloves that will not endanger our hands when we pick up the glass. How would you show courtesy and consideration to the customers when cleaning up the spillage? So, for example, if a member was to walk over to you and you're cleaning up the spillage, you could say, for example, excuse me, ma'am, excuse me, sir, I'm doing a little bit of cleaning at the moment. Would you mind using another area of the gym until I clean up this area? Once I've cleaned up the area, I will then come and find you and let you know when it is open. So that could be an example. So again, page 27 and page 28 will help you answering that part of the question. How would you dispose of any waste? Remember, we've got glass and we could have maybe some contaminated water. So how would we deal with disposing of the waste from the cleaning operation? So have a little look on page 28, disposing the waste, and that will help you answer that section on page 19 in the Learner Achievement Portfolio. And finally, explain the importance of safe storage and maintenance of the cleaning equipment. So we have to then put the equipment away safely. So maintaining cleaning equipment, storage. Okay, so storage, a store with sufficient space should be available for chemicals. It should be well organized and lit. The storage area should be designed to contain spills. Labels on containers can be read correctly. To ensure clean equipment maintains its effectiveness and longevity, clean and store equipment correctly for every use. Remove any liquids that may be contaminated. Never put away unless it's really ready for the next day's use. So maintaining clean equipment and storage will help you answer wait. Will help you answer, oh, I can't find it now. Oh, sorry. Explain the importance of safe storage and maintenance. So that will help you with the final part of that question. So next, number 10, list 2 problems that could potentially be caused by hazardous substances. So if we look over here on page 29, hazardous substances that could be individuals' health risk. You could get skin problems, rashes, burns, asthma, other respiratory disease, irritation of the eyes and nose, or infection. So any 2 from the list on page 29 will help you with question number 10. Identify 2 requirements of the employers and the employees. So if we're looking for those, we can find them on wait. We can also find them on page 29, about midway down the page. Employer's responsibility, employer, employee responsibility and requirements. So employee, and we've got employer. So question 11, it's the employer's responsibility. Question number 1, number 2, employee. From here, we choose 2 from each. And describe costs, the importance of costs. Remember, cost is the control of hazardous or substances hazardous to health. Why is it important? It's important for the reasons laid out on pages 29 and page 30. So we write a brief description from here into the box. And finally, 2 types of information provided in cost assessments. Page 29 in the green section. Cost assessments, similar to risk assessments. We identify the hazard, decide who may be harmed and how, evaluate the risk and decide on the precautions. So 2 from here go into this box. And that is now your worksheets for health and safety complete. Please excuse my little legs that you can see in the camera, but I thought maybe easier we do it this way than you sit and look at me directly. So I hope that helps you complete your worksheet and good luck on passing this unit of the course.